In 2008, Typhoon Jiangmi swiped through Taiwan, shutting down the newly opened Maokong gondola while exposing safety concerns that made headlines in all of Taiwan's newspapers. Over the following year, Taiwan's 4 major engineering associations surveyed the nearby land to come up with various solutions to deal with the land slippage. Let's take a look at what they did and what could be done in the future to prevent a similar event from happening.
一片山坡地都是土石滑落的痕迹，让人触目惊心。
灾害的面积大概1.17公顷，边坡本身还有持续在冲蚀的状况，可能后续它会有第2次的坍塌。
In September 2008, wind and rain from Typhoon Jiangmi eroded the area around Maokong Gondola's Pillar T16, worrying not only residents living below but also the entire nation. Now 6 years later, the hillside looks like this. Looking at the greenery, it's hard to tell this area ever suffered from a landslide.
In the thicker areas, we put in pile walls to prevent slippage. For example, beneath the area we are standing on now, there's a row of pile walls, and on top is a capping beam.
Back then, Maokong Gondola had barely been in operation for a year, and its sudden safety issues made headlines. Following a thorough survey by Taiwan's 4 major engineering associations, it was concluded that the heart of the problem lay around Pillar T16.
The soil horizons are thicker here, so when it rains, the underground water is gathered in layers. When enough rainwater accumulates, it will collapse the layers. And because this area's incline is steeper, once the bottom layer goes, of course the top layers will be affected as well, and thus a landslide occurs.
This hillside has 3 types of soil formation, and it took 6 different construction reinforcements to stabilize it, like constructing anchors of 25-meter length to stabilize the exposed rock areas and the fragile upper crusts.
The situation was very dire. Besides the concern for the safety of residents and the surrounding community, Maokong's operations were shut down for a year. It was a very big effort, and we were under immense pressure the whole time.
To fix a problem only after a disaster has happened often takes twice as much work. However, being able to fix the problem is already a blessing. Unlike Jiufen's Ershan in Nantou, in which after the 91 earthquake, over half of the mountain was shut down.
Up on Tandou Mountain, a deep slope occurred, and the following landslide covered a 195 square meter area with a volume of 36,590,000 of cubic meters. Now the area is no longer suitable for agriculture. If farm work is to be revived, a lot of effort and money will need to be put in.
At the beginning of the year, we recorded a slight slippage in the area, but it was only a few centimeters, so we will continue to monitor the situation.
With the loose foundation and the formation of 2 large landslide dams, the Soil and Water Conservation Bureau chose to purchase the land to set up a monitoring system at the site of the incident.
If the land shifts and it rains, this whole region will become very unsafe, and those living below will have to be evacuated. But after analyzing the data from our detection system, we have found this area is relatively stable.
Slope disasters are hard to predict. Having the same amount of rainfall doesn't mean it will repeat itself.
Besides monitoring the level of land slippage to prevent further devastation, what is known is that heavy rain and earthquakes will lessen a slope's stability.
崩塌的部分呢，在地震、在豪雨都有可能。
Landslides can be caused by earthquakes or heavy rains. Land slippage is affected by underground water. Rock slides need massive water to occur, and when all these elements come together, a disaster happens.
Disasters are prone to happen when unstable foundations meet man-made factors. Even though environmental engineering is not a permanent solution, it offers citizens of Taiwan a choice they can live with.